Hello again, this is Massimiliano Pagliara and I'm gonna show you here one of the tracks from my new album, See You in Paradise, that came out October 22nd on Permanent Vacation. And this is the opening track from the album called Persistently There. Yeah, I'm gonna show you some of the parts from this track. The main thing was basically this long jam session that I did with two synths. One of them, unfortunately, I don't have anymore, and it was the Yamaha CS40M, a huge, heavy thing, beautiful machine with an amazing, interesting ring modulator. That was like the main thing about this track, actually. So I basically recorded some MIDI chords and then sent them through the Juno 106 and the Yamaha CS40M. So, and I basically mixed these two sounds, and then this is what came out of it. So this was the main element, and around this element I start building everything else. So this is something that I also do quite often. Like when I start a new track, I come here into the studio and I start playing some basic chords on a keyboard and then just record them MIDI into Ableton Live and then send them to different machines and try to mix the sounds, like have different layers until I find that kind of sound that somehow is inspiring me. And then, you know, I start to make some basic loops and I start to find other elements like drums, bass, and so on. And then slowly, I build up this track. So, for instance, this is this melodic element that I had in this track, and then here come the drums, which is the good old 808 sitting there and used many times in my tracks, and it's also here with this beautiful classic 808 clap sounds. The drums in these tracks go through my Boss mixer that maybe you can see over here, and then connected to this mixer I have another rack down below from Yamaha from the 80s, this SPX90, and I use that especially for reverbs. And there is this amazing typical classic 80s gate reverb that I use a lot on snares, for example. So here, in this case, it was just a normal reverb, and you can hear that especially on the claps. Just soloing the claps now. A lot of my drum machines are going through this Boss mixer, and I love that because it actually adds some sort of almost like a light distortion, but definitely more character, and drums sound definitely way more punchy, and so I really enjoy playing my drum machines through this mixer and then record them into Ableton Live, which of course also leads to some additional production with EQs and stuff or compression, but actually I kind of tend to like this really raw drum sounds coming from the machines and then going through the mixer into live. And then I have a bass line with the mood. And of course we also have some pads. Actually, this track doesn't have so many things. Normally my tracks are really full on and there is like at least 20, 25, 30 tracks. This one is pretty like stripped down. It's basically just bass, drums, pads and one arpeggio. So it's pretty simple, I'd say. Should you have any questions about my setup here or my workflow or what I did with this particular track in Ableton Live, feel free to ask and I'll be happy to answer as soon as possible.